What's going on, guys, and welcome back for another Madden 24 Buccaneers franchise gameplay. For those of you who are new to the channel, man, go ahead and do me a huge favor. Hit that subscribe button. I post a lot of franchise gameplays here on the channel. I would hate for you guys to miss out on a single episode. But for those of you who've been following this channel for a while now, we are now in week number 3, and our Buccaneers are unfortunately sitting with a record of 1-1. I say unfortunately because, I mean, nobody ever really does like to lose, especially in that fashion that we lost to the nice little speed upgrade there for D. Delaney. Let's see what that brings his speed up to. 90 speed, that's nice. But yeah, nobody likes to lose a game, especially the way that we end up losing that game to the not to the Buccaneers, to the Chicago Bears. We just made one too many mistakes. We've been getting in a habit of throwing interceptions with our guy DTR. That's 2 interceptions that he threw in week number 1, followed by 2 interceptions that he threw in week number 2. Week number 3, man, let's just try to get that total down. We're going to try to get the total number of interceptions down to 1 or none for DTR. One good thing that did come out of that game up against the Bears, as you see our running back right there, Sean Tucker, that's actually who I wanted to talk about. He actually, I didn't mention it to you guys. I don't even know if you really noticed it. I ended up changing up the starting running back. Before it was Vaughn who started for us in week number 1. Week number 2, we gave Sean Tucker the chance to see what he was able to do with the ball in his hand, getting the bulk of the carries. And dude showed up and showed off. Sean Tucker here, as you see, he's leading the team right now in rushing yards. I mean, DTR is about to take over that. But if you look at the carries that he has 10 carries for 75 yards, averaging 7.5 of a pop. Rashad White, he's only got 28. Did I say Vaughn? Yeah, Vaughn hasn't had a single carry at all yet. I don't even know why I said Keyshawn Vaughn. I really meant Rashad White and Chase Edmonds. So I was thinking about making a change and giving Chase Edmonds a chance to have the starting role, but he does have 5 years of experience. I'm sure I probably could get him upgraded, but you know the theme of things here, man. I like to give the ball, give the snaps to the younger guys. Hopefully I can get them upgraded a lot quicker. But anyways, let's go ahead and take a quick look at today's opponents, the Eagles, just so I have an idea of what I'm going to be getting myself into. As we see Jalen Hurts, 25 of 31 passing, 8 touchdowns to only 2 interceptions. Look at the rushing stats. Christian McCaffrey, he traded for Christian McCaffrey. That's okay, shocking. Receiving wise, Quez Watkins, Dallas Goedert, and Devontae Smith are his top guys. Looks like he's really leading heavy into Quez, and why wouldn't you? Quez has the freaking 97 speed. Let's check out their defense. Who do we have to worry about in the sack department? Looks like it's going to be Hassan Reddick, who's leading the team with 2. Interception department is going to be Darius Big Play Slay, who's got 2 for them as well. So, I mean, the Eagles are easily one of the most talented teams here in Madden 24. Let's see what we can do. I will catch you guys on the field.
The Buccaneers are back at home in week number 3 with redemption on their mind. They played horribly in the season opener up against the Chicago Bears and really let the home fans down. However, things won't get any easier this week as they have a very talented Eagles group flying into town with an early undefeated record, but we will get the ball first and a chance to set the early tone in this game. DTR back in the shotgun formation, dropping at the throw. First pass of the day is going to be complete to Trey Palmer underneath, who turns that drag into a nice gain of 9 yards as he runs his way up to the 34-yard line. Second down and 1 from the 34 shotgun formation. It's going to be a handoff to Chase Edmonds. Gets his number called early in this game. Has the first down, gain of 4 yards up to the 38-yard line. DTR rolling out of the pocket to his left, throwing on the run. Ends up finding Chase Edmonds out of the backfield. Edmonds makes the catch across the midfield mark, brought down at the opposite 34-yard line. And just like that, 3 plays into this game and the Buccaneers are already threatening or in scoring range. First and 10, handoff goes to the new starting running back, Sean Tucker. His first carry goes for a gain of 4 yards to the 29-yard line. Second down to 6, right back to the run game with Sean Tucker. And this time not so successful as he stopped at the line of scrimmage. Big big 3rd down and 6 here for Dorian Thompson-Robinson with the man in motion here. He's going to fake the handoff and look to put this ball in the air. Thompson-Robinson decides to take off with it himself, picks up a huge block there at the 10 by Russell Gage, and that's going to help him get into the end zone, and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers strike first. Dorian Thompson-Robinson with a 30-yard touchdown gallop, and oh man, the downfield blocking by the receivers, that's what it's all about, man. That's going to get you more looks in this game. Shout out to Russell Gage for that block downfield that ended up springing DTR for the 30-yard touchdown run. And now we get ready to bring on our defense to see if we're able to slow down this very, very fast Eagles group. Is going to be Jalen Hurts from the pistol formation. He's going to keep this one himself, and that turns out to be the wrong decision as Carlton Davis drops him in the backfield for a loss of 2 yards on the play. 2nd down and 12. Now Jalen Hurts dropping back to throw. Ends up finding Dallas Goedert wide open in the middle of the field. The big tight end breaks a tackle, goes down at the 38-yard line. Huge gain of 20 yards is going to be a 1st down for the Eagles. Hurts throwing again, looking Goddard's way. Why not? Dallas Goedert wide open there on the sideline. Add another 17 yards to his total. They're now at the 45-yard line. Hurts looking to throw again, and I guess Dallas Goedert forgot that he gets 3 targets in a row on the script. Didn't even get his head turned around and got earholed by Jalen Hurts. Hurts looking to throw here on 2nd down for Devontae Smith. That pass is going to be complete as Smith makes his way all the way down to the 23-yard line. Another 1st down for the Eagles, and they're threatening to put points up on this drive. Handoff goes to Christian McCaffrey. He's going to be stopped after just a gain of only 2 yards on the play. 2nd and 8 from the pistol formation. Fake the handoff to CMC, and Hurts is going to roll out the pocket to his right. Do we have Dallas Goedert covered? Yes, we do, but we do not have A.J. Brown covered, who gets probably one of the easiest touchdowns in his career, and the extra point field goal is going to be up and good. The Eagles are going to easily tie this game up. They just have so many weapons over here that we got to deal with, man. You see that freaking Dallas Goedert was just destroying us. When you take him away, you still got Devontae Smith to deal with. You still got A.J. Brown to deal with. And by the way, that drive, he didn't even throw the ball once to Quez Watkins as Sean Tucker is loose into some open field. Sean Tucker all the way across the midfield mark to the opposite 41-yard line, and the Buccaneers are moving yet again. Hey, we're going to keep this ball on the ground. Sean Tucker, see if he's able to get anything else. This time he ends up losing a yard back to the 42-yard line. 2nd down and 11. Fake the handoff, and DTR just could not release that ball at all. Ends up getting sacked. We're moving in the wrong direction now on this drive. It's now 3rd down and 14. We need a big play here from DTR. He's looking for Cade Otton, and we just can't have the same success that Jalen Hurts is having with his tight end. We're going to try a huge 62-yard field goal here, and that one's just going to be a little bit short there, a little bit out of our kicker's range. But hey, man, you got to test these things out early to see exactly what is in his range and what isn't in his range. Madden wanted me to punt that. DTR wanted to go for it. I was like, look, we're not doing any of those things. We're going to try to kick this field goal and go up 3 points, but obviously didn't work in our favor, as this is working in Jalen Hurts' favor. Takes the read option all the way down inside the red zone, out of bounds at the 10-yard line. It's now 1st down and 10. Handoff goes to Christian McCaffrey, and McCaffrey just walks into the end zone untouched and unfazed. A weird tackle animation there, because I did try to come down in the hole to tackle him, but my guy at the last second decided to completely avoid tackling Christian McCaffrey. But it's all good. The Eagles take an early 7-point lead here in the first half of this game, and DTR and this Bucs offense gets ready to come back out on the field and hopefully tie this game up. 1st down and 10. We're going to keep this on the ground here with Sean Tucker, and Darius Slay is just unblocked there on the edge, brings us down in the backfield for a loss of 5 yards on the play. 2nd down and 15. DTR sets up the screen here to Sean Tucker, has the blockers out in front of him, and turns that into a decent gain. Gets us a little bit closer here on 3rd down, make it a 3rd down and 4 situation. Thompson-Robinson scanning the field, throwing for Cade Otton, a little bit out of his reach, but Cade Otton skying high and bringing that one down and keeping this drive alive for the Buccaneers offense. 1st down and 10 from the 41-yard line. Handoff goes to Chase Edmonds, who finds great blocking ahead of him. Chase Edmonds has the 1st down, and he's going to be officially brought down at the 46-yard line. Mark him down for a nice gain of 12 yards on that run play. 1st and 10. DTR looking to put this ball in the air. He wants to check down, but it's covered, and he ends up threading the needle there to Devin Tompkins. I don't know how that ball got in there, but it's enough for a 1st down to the 24-yard line. Right back to Edmonds on 1st down. This time he's going to be brought down in the backfield for a loss of 2 yards on the play. Pistol formation here on second down for DTR. He's got a man in motion. It's Trey Palmer. Thompson Robinson puts this ball in the air. It's going to be complete to Mike Evans, his first reception of the day, but it's going to have to come back as Tristan, our left tackle, was illegal man downfield. That's going to be a loss of the yardage gain and a loss of 5 yards on top of it. Handoff on second down goes to Sean Tucker, who turns that into a nice gain of 6 yards. It's third down and 11 here from the 25-yard line. We have the 3 points on the board. We don't want to force anything, but when you got a wide open Russell Gage right there, you got to repay him, as Dorian Thompson-Robinson had to repay his guy, Russell Gage, for that huge block he threw for him. Handoff here on first down and goal goes to Sean Tucker, tries to fight for the goal line. He's going to be stopped at the 1 yard line, however. It's now second down and goal. Thompson Robinson says, I got this one. I'll keep it myself. The QB sneak into the end zone to hopefully tie this game up, with the extra point field goal being up. And where's my flag? This is good, but come on now. He ran into my kicker. That's got to be like an extra 15 yards. I should be sky kicking this ball into the end zone and hopefully trying to bait him to bring it out, but it is what it is. Madden chooses when it wants to be on your side, and 9 times out of 10 it will be against you. First down and 10 here for the Eagles, back on the field to try to take the lead, but down goes Jalen Hurts as Levante David comes through with a huge sack there. The Eagles go hurry up offense, and I did not like that defense that I had on the field. I liked it for blitzing them, but I don't like it for long yardage situations, as this team has a lot of speed. Have I mentioned that already? It's third down and 22 from the 4 yard line. Jalen Hurts throwing from his own end zone, feeling the pressure, rolling out the pocket to his right, looking for someone, doesn't find anybody. And did he step out of bounds or did he cross the line of scrimmage there? I don't know. He was dangerously close to doing both, and it's going to be illegal forward pass. So yeah, Jalen Hurts did end up going across the line of scrimmage. We'll gladly accept that penalty, backing them up a little bit further, having their punter punt from the back of his own end zone with his offensive line dangerously close. He somehow gets that punt away, and Tompkins gets a nicer return up to the 44 yard line. And this is going to be a great setup here for the Buccaneers offense, with a chance to take the lead on this drive. And DTR somehow misses a wide open 6'5" Mike Evans in the middle of the field. Just some passes you gotta make. Second down and 10, we hand the ball off to Sean Tucker, who finds a nice little seam, gets a gain of 5 yards to the 49 yard line. For third down and 5 here, DTR with the play action fake and just forgot to release the ball, couldn't release the ball, ends up going down. We take a sack, and just like that, we go 3 and out and had to punt the ball right back to the Philadelphia Eagles when we were in pretty good situation ourselves, man. You just got to do better overall. Just not a great drive there, not a great showing by far. First and 10, look at that, trying to get Quez Watkins involved, but this secondary was ready for it, man. Like I said, this team has a lot of speed. So, I mean, late situation where they're trying to make get a whole bunch of yardage really quick. Best believe I'm shading over top and backing players up. It's now second down and inches from the 32 yard line. DTR looking to throw up against this defense was probably the worst decision ever, and Kyler Duggar is going to make us pay for it as he ends up intercepting the ball, getting the ball right back for his team. With 4 seconds left from the 46 yard line, this might be borderline field goal range for the Philadelphia Eagles. This kick is going to be up, it's on line, and just as ours fell short, the Philadelphia Eagles kick falls short, and we'll go into halftime tied up at 14 apiece. Those last two drives on offense for us personally, they were just horrible. I mean, that last one in particular, when I seen them come out in quarters defense and decided to throw deep still, I really should not have done that. Like, I don't know what I was thinking, and I don't know what Jalen Hurts was thinking here as he keeps it himself and decides to jump over the Buccaneers defenders, gets hit hard and fumbles the ball. I don't know what's going on with Madden, man. The input for slide for him, I guess, just said, let's hurdle the defender right here as we have a wide open Trey Palmer, but Trey White, skies high, gets another interception. Thompson Robinson's third of the day, and oh man, things are going from bad to worse for us right now. We make great plays to get the ball back on defense, and boneheaded decisions on offense give it right back to the Philadelphia Eagles, who now have a chance again to take the lead on this drive. Jalen Hurts rolling out of the pocket to his right, doesn't see anybody, and makes a smart decision and throws that ball throws it away just in the nick of time to avoid the sack. It's third down and 5. Hurts rolling out of the pocket to his right, looking to throw, looking for CMC, but ends up finding Jamel Dean, who came from the other side of the field to get that interception. Both teams here just cannot seem to hold on to the ball. Both quarterbacks, I should say, just cannot seem to hold on to the ball. Just continue to throw interception after interception. DTR decides to keep this read option himself, and Darius Slay takes his ankles out after only a gain of a yard on the play. 2nd down and 9 from the 37-yard line. DTR drops back to throw. Needs to step up in the pocket. Ends up finding Russell Gage yet again, who makes his 2nd reception of the day, getting to the midfield mark, keeping this drive alive. 1st and 10 from the midfield. DTR feeling the pressure and throws another interception. His 4th of the day. The 2nd for Kyler Duggar as he steps out of bounds at the 40-yard line. And oh man, it's going from worse to even worse. I mean, the decision making today is just clearly not there, as that was actually a pretty nice dot thrown there by Jalen Hurts, just dropped there by A.J. Brown, and can't blame him. Got hit pretty hard as he tried to bring that one in, but 2nd down and 10, he finds his big tight end Dallas Goedert, who does what he has been doing all game when they've been getting him involved. And it's probably a smart decision for the Eagles to go back to getting Dallas Goedert involved in the game, because when things were going right for him, Dallas Goedert was seeing the bulk of the carries or the bulk of the receptions. 2nd down and 5, handoff goes to Christian McCaffrey, and why not see if he can get something going? McCaffrey's going to be stopped, however, after a gain of 2 yards at the 8-yard line. 3rd down and 3, Jalen Hurts looking to throw. He's got A.J. Brown, who makes a reception looking for the pylon, but he's going to be stopped at the 1-yard line. It's now 1st down and goal from the 1. Handoff goes to CMC, and you see what I'm talking about there, man? Like, I came down, was perfectly in line to make the tackle there on Christian McCaffrey, and for whatever reason, my guy just dumbed out and said, yeah, no, I don't know if I want to hit him. I don't know if I hit him. I don't want to hit him at all. I just let him walk right on into the end zone. But Trey Palmer's going to return this one out of his own end zone. Probably should have just stayed there. But we're going to have 1st down from the 18-yard line, and we need something on this drive here, man. We find ourselves down 7 points late in the still early in the 2nd half. We're still in the 3rd quarter, but you don't want to get down too bad up against a talented team like this. Throwing incomplete there on 2nd down as DTR. It's now a big 3rd down and 6. We need a conversion here. We're going to check this one down to Sean Tucker, who makes Kyler Duggar miss. Oh man, broke his ankles, gets up to the 30-yard line before he's brought down by Darius Big Play Slay. Back to Sean Tucker here on 1st down, and he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage for a loss of a yard on the play. Leads to a 2nd down and 11 from the 29-yard line. Handoff goes to Rachaad White, his 1st carry of the day, and he goes for a gain of 3 yards, which wouldn't be bad if that was in the 1st quarter. We needed more than that on 2nd down. It's now 3rd down and 8, and we need a big play, and DTR delivers as he ends up reading the defense perfectly, finds Cade Otton all the way down to the 45-yard line, keeping this drive alive. 1st and 10, we go back to the ground attack, trying to get something going, and Sean Tucker's going to be stopped at the line of scrimmage, man. I mean, 11 rushing for 50 yards isn't horrible, but it isn't really that great, something really to look at, and oh, that's something to look at as there's a flag thrown on the play, illegal contact there on the Eagles. Will gladly accept that penalty, move us a little bit closer. 1st down and 10, check it down to Chase Edmonds, and oh my goodness, Darius Slay with a big hit there after a gain of only 3 yards on the play. 2nd down and 7, DTR scanning the field, looking for somebody to come open, looking for Cade Otton, and threw that ball a little bit too high and a little bit behind the big tight end. Doesn't have the most agile feet, and yeah, we just kind of made that more difficult than it had to be. It's now 4th down and 6. We're going to make things easier on our kicker, Chase McLaughlin, from 53 yards away, and he just barely gets that field goal off, and it's going to be up and good. We still find ourselves down in this game, but I'm willing to put the trust in my defense to get a stop and slow this team down. I mean, at most, I feel like we'll give up a field goal, but I really think that this unit can get a stop, because at this point, man, or to this point in this game, we've done a pretty good job of limiting the big plays by the Philadelphia Eagles as Christian McCaffrey runs to the 1st down to the 27-yard line. It's now 1st down and 10, right back to the ground attack with CMC, and this time, as I said, man, we've done a pretty good job of keeping them corralled, haven't allowed them to get too many big plays in the ground game, or especially in the passing game. 2nd and 8, Jalen Hurts looking to throw, finding a receiver underneath. It's going to be Murray. He's going to look for the 1st down, but he's going to be stopped just a yard shy. It's now 3rd down and 1 from the 37-yard line. Blitz is on. Jalen Hurts doesn't see anybody open. He's going to go down as Vita Vea gets his 1st sack of the day, and down go the Philadelphia Eagles on 4th down and 13. Like I said, man, I bet in my defense, and my defense came up for me, and now it's up to DTR to lead this Bucs unit down the field and take the lead with the touchdown. down. First down and 10 from the 27-yard line. Under center is DTR with Sean Tucker, his running back. He's going to hand the ball off to Tucker. Has the sideline. Great blocking, bruising ankles as he goes for a first down gain up to the 42-yard line. First and 10 yet again from the pistol formation. This time, quick throw to Trey Palmer is going to be complete, but Darius Slay shuts it down before he's able to get anything going. Second and 11 speed option here. Robinson with the pitch to Tucker. Tucker bruising ankles into some open field. He's across midfield. He's at the 25, 20, 15, 10, 5 into the end zone for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And Sean Tucker has taken the lead right back from the Philadelphia Eagles, now sitting at 2. And McLaughlin with the extra point field goal. Nobody close to blocking this one. It's going to be a 3-point lead for the Buccaneers, and I have no problem putting my faith in my defense to get a stop here in this game, because again, they've done a great job of limiting the big plays by the Eagles. Granted, they do have all 3 of their timeouts, but we are under 2 minutes. They're going to need some big plays to go in their favor. First down and 10 here for Jalen Hurts, dropping all the way back to his own end zone, throwing from his 1. That's got to be intentional grounding, right? That's got to be intentional grounding, and it is. We'll gladly accept that penalty, backing them up even further. This time Jalen Hurts will be throwing from his own end zone. He drops all the way back to the back of the end zone, and that pass is going to be broken up, and he wanted A.J. Brown, but oh, they call pass interference on Anthony Chelsea. How? Like, how is that defensive pass interference, man? That was just a great play. He broke on the ball great. The refs are trying to help them out, get them going on this one. Jalen Hurts takes off with this one himself, and Yaya Daibi ends up hitting him hard out of bounds, fumbles the ball, but luckily he got out of bounds, but not so lucky here as he's going to go down, takes a sack, losing 5 yards on the play. They don't call timeouts. They still have all 3 of their timeouts. It's third down and 15. Hurts stepping up in the pocket, and that pass is going to be knocked down by Levante David. It's now fourth down and 15. Game is on the line. Jalen Hurts needs a big play, and he needs it right now. He's going to take off with this on himself, looking for the first down. He's going to be stopped just short at the 33-yard line. They still have all 3 of their timeouts. We are in field goal range. If the Eagles are able to hold us to a field goal, then they still have a chance. I mean, a touchdown ends it, but at this point, man, I'm just more worried about taking their timeouts. It's a nice move there by Sean Tucker. He's going to be brought down to the 18-yard line. There goes the first timeout for the Philadelphia Eagles. 2 more to take down. First and 10 from the 18-yard line. Handoff goes to Rachaad White. Hurdles over. I believe that was Sean Tucker who fell down on the block there. He's going to be stopped at the line of scrimmage, but more importantly, we take the second timeout away from the Philadelphia Eagles. Handoff to Tucker here on second out of 10. Bruising ankles. We needed that block of that guy that got through there, but we take the third and final timeout for the Philadelphia Eagles. It's now third down and 5 for ourselves. We'll gladly keep this ball on the ground to keep the clock moving. Handoff goes to Tucker. He's fighting for the first down, but he's not going to get it. And if I'm not mistaken, yeah, the clock is on our side, so we can just sit on it. We call on Baker Mayfield to come on for the victory formation. And the Philadelphia Eagles are going to go down to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. We will improve to 2-1 on the season. What a game there, man. Shout out to my opponent. Just a great play. Oh, that's one of those great Madden games, like Madden classics, that you just always love to have, but you hate to be on the losing side of it. But however, leave a like on the video if you guys enjoyed. Make sure you subscribe for more Buccaneers franchise gameplays, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Later.